With a brand new spin-off known as the Dutton Ranch, Taylor Sheridan brings us back into the story when we thought the world of Yellowstone could no longer surprise us. And while it is exciting enough to know that Beth and Rip will continue this franchise, the newest addition of Ed Harris to the cast is what really excites me. That completely alters the tone of this show for me, and I don't know about you. Harris is stepping into the role of Everett McKinney, described as a weathered veteran and veterinarian. He's said to be someone who treats animals with compassion and humor, which is honestly an odd description. It is certainly a novel choice to base a character solely on how well they treat animals. However, I think we can all agree that Sheridan didn't bring Harris into this world for a mere background role. If there's one thing Harris has proven time and again, it's that he can take a seemingly ordinary character and turn him into someone unforgettable. Just think of his performances in The Truman Show, Apollo 13, or even his unforgettable role in Westworld. He will undoubtedly control this show. In fact, I would even say that he has been cast to play John Dutton in the franchise, and I can't wait to see how he does in it. That being said, of course, Beth and Rip are still very much the beating heart of the series. According to the official logline, the story picks up right after Yellowstone's finale. They finally have the peace they fought and nearly died for, running their 7,000-acre ranch. However, peace in Sheridan's universe never lasts long, and they will have to deal with difficult times and the challenges of raising Carter into the man he was meant to be. It also seems like Ed's character will be the one to challenge Beth and Rip the most in this new journey. Let's be real, but especially Beth, need someone like that across from them. The majority of us simply adore Beth, a fiery, sharp-tongued woman we all know and love. And now, for the first time, she has no father to guide her and no Jamie to challenge her. Honestly, we're not used to seeing her like this. Kelly Riley herself has said she's fascinated by the idea of who Beth is when she's finally at peace. She asked, "Who is she peaceful?" As an actor, she thought, "Ooh, let me at that. Wouldn't it be fun to watch Beth go to therapy?" Jokes aside, I would genuinely pay to watch Beth in therapy alone. That would be extremely entertaining. But if we know Sheridan, we know Beth's peace will be tested in every direction. Harris's Everett feels like the kind of presence who could quietly shake her world. Naturally, Harris isn't the only powerful newcomer to the show. I mentioned in my previous video that Annette Bening, another Hollywood icon, has also been cast as Beulah Jackson, a ranch owner in Texas described as powerful, cunning, and charming. Bening, Harris, Riley, and Hauser make up one of the strongest ensembles of acting talent that Sheridan has ever assembled, but we do not yet know if she will be an ally or a rival to Beth and Rip. It brings to mind the 1923 marriage of Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren. And if we get even half the performances they gave in that show, it's already a win in my eyes. But let me know what you think. I have to admit, though, that Harris stands apart because of how perfectly his career has built towards something like this. He has always thrived in roles that could easily exist within the Yellowstone franchise, full of grit and complexity. For instance, in Westworld, he played the Man in Black, a character who could be terrifying one moment and achingly human the next. In Apollo 13, he was the calm, commanding voice in the storm. In The Truman Show, he embodied control and manipulation with chilling grace. And in Pollock, which he also directed, he showed us raw artistry and chaos. Come on, can you think of an actor with a better resume to star in Yellowstone? Because I honestly cannot. At this point, though, it's worth remembering that this show isn't a prequel or side story. Unlike 1883 or 1923, the Dutton Ranch continues directly from Yellowstone. That means every move Beth and Rip make is carrying forward John Dutton's legacy. Even if Kevin Costner isn't on screen anymore, it's their turn to shoulder the weight of the family name. And adding Harris to the mix makes that inheritance feel even more complicated. Behind the scenes, Sheridan is still steering the ship as executive producer, while Chad Feehan steps in as showrunner. Feehan worked with Sheridan on Lawmen, Bass Reeves, and also has credits on shows like Ray Donovan and Rectify. Kelly Riley and Cole Hauser are executive producers, demonstrating their deep commitment to shaping this subsequent chapter. It will be fascinating to see their input in the story. Make sure to like and follow us for more weekly updates, discussions, and analysis on the upcoming Yellowstone shows. In the meantime, you might be interested in the on-screen video.